Oh, excuse me. Good morning. 8:05, Wednesday morning. Got some big storms coming here today. Really heavy downpours, heavy thunderstorms, lightning, high winds, and we even have a low tornado warning. Lovely. Good to see. I'm really liking these tag videos. It's good to see what everybody else likes to do besides modeling. It's been pretty cool to see a lot of guys have been doing it facing the camera, which has been even better because now you get to put a face with a shop name. A lot of guys have been saying their first names, which is good. As I just only know some guys by their shop name. But it's been really cool. Yeah, I'm glad it happened. Those RC guys aren't too bad. A little update here on what's been going on in the shop. I got all my white parts painted for the ship yesterday. It wasn't too bad here. They came out pretty cool. I used Rust-Oleum matte, ultra extra matte white it's called. So, but yeah, nice flat color. So I got all my boats and stuff painted that I had to. Got my piece of the plane painted white that I had to. Now on the I Hate Your Frickin' Guts build, I'd like to give you guys a little bit of advice. Come on. If you have this plane in your stash, I suggest you walk over to it now, pick it up, and drop it directly into the trash. Because that's about all it's good for. My God, what a mess. This probably has to be one of the worst plane kits I've ever built in my life. Yeah, just a mess. A real mess. Nothing fits correctly. The glass was just an ultra... excuse me, guys. The glass is just a mess. I'm hoping that the paint will cover it because there's no other way of fixing it without doing what I had to do to it. Jeff had the same problem. I got the rear doors to work and the landing gear to come down and the rear landing gear to come down, but the gaps are just astronomical. The landing gear, the main landing gear. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to make it so that it moves. Well, that is virtually impossible. I sat here yesterday for I don't know how many hours trying to get them to work. I couldn't do it. This kit is just, like I said, it's got to be one of the worst airplane models kits I've ever built in my entire life. Fit issues up the yin yang. Let me show you. I'm going to show you. So, here's what I had to do to fix the glass. I had to put strip stock in here on both sides because this glass was so far off from fitting, it wasn't even funny. If you put it down here and it fit, I mean, it sat down, but you should have seen the gap up in here. There had to be a gap at least 1/8 of an inch all the way up and around this. All the way up and around. And then up here, too, the same thing, the top of this, which I still have a problem with this. Can you see the hole? So I got to see if I can, I don't know, maybe a little bit of putty. I don't know. I might see if I can throw something in there, a piece of styrene or something. But yeah, so I mean, just a mess. The back end. I got this to work. It don't look pretty, but I got it to work. So if I can open the doors here. We get these doors down, and then this comes down. This comes down and locks in, and there's our tail hook. So this goes back up inside. Tail hook lays down. We can close the doors. Like I said, it ain't pretty, but it works. But just, you know, and then, like I said, the main landing gear, trying to put that together so that it would work and get it to all hold together was virtually, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It kept falling apart. It just, I mean, I got the doors to work, but as far as trying to get these to fold up, and it was just virtually impossible. You would have had to all this in here would have had to be retooled. Come up with a better method somehow. It seemed to me that these pins and where the pins sat in were either at the wrong angle. I don't know. I don't know. And then to get the pilot to fit in, I had to practically shave all of them off. Jeff said he had to do a little bit on his. He had to shave the legs down on the back. But mine, Christ, I had to cut a lot off the pilot to get him to fit in there. There ain't much left of him, to be honest with you. And thank God, the only thing you can see is like from his chest up anyway. So, but just terrible, man. And then I was fiddling around with the propeller. You practically gotta, once you put this on, because it is such a tight fit, you know, number one, you're not going to have to glue it, but number two, if I shove that all the way on there now, I'll never get it off, and I won't be able to paint the engine. So that almost happened yesterday, because I'm like putting it on, and then finally I like shoved it in, and it went in about halfway, and then I tried to pull it off, and I had a wicked time getting it off. So I'm not going to do that till after when I'm ready to put it on. But just, I can't, not a good kid. And I'm trying to remember the poor kid that just did an unboxing of this. He's kind of new. He just did an unboxing, and I was like, oh my God, this poor kid. He don't know what he's getting into. But you're just a dog of a kid. Like I said, if you got it in your stash, throw it out, as far as I'm concerned. But just a mess. I mean, look at these. Look at the gaps underneath those guns. Just a mess, man. It was just a mess. Now these wings are supposed to fold up, but this is all open in here. This is all going to be open. There's nothing in there. I mean, unless you took some styrene and you blocked this all off and made an end piece. And it's the same on the other piece that it goes on. Yeah, where the hell, oh, this piece. Because these pieces here, these pieces go on these pieces. And then this wing gets glued over that pin, so it'll fold. but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might just glue it up solid, to be honest with you. I really might just glue it up solid. It's gonna be hanging up in my museum. So, but just terrible, man. Terrible, terrible. So, that's where I am. Got to clean the fish tank today. Me and Mrs. Mack were going to go away, but with the weather, I'm not. We were going to head out to the western part of the state, a little museum we wanted to go to, but yeah, it's supposed to rain all the way out and all the way back, and I'm not driving in the rain. And it's, like I said, it's supposed to be really bad too, so. But, oh well, tomorrow's another day. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. We'll postpone it because she goes back to work next week to the school, so we're, that's where we are. So, enjoy the rest of your day, people. Like I said, there was the tag thing was pretty cool, and I have Brando. I'll do a little video on my little fossil collection there, pal. So that'll be coming up this week sometime. So, all right, guys. Peace out.